Hello everyone, Porcelain here on Manufactured, and welcome to another episode of Tossed and Found, the weekly show all about thrifting and just the treasure hunt that is going to garage sales and things of the like. This week we have one of these hauls that I don't get to do as often as the other ones, which is unfortunate because it's one of my passions that I just don't have enough time for, like so many other things. But yeah, we have a video game haul, as you obviously can tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video. These are video games for a whole bunch of different consoles or platforms, and yeah, just a whole bunch of video game items that I have found at various different sales. I have been collecting these items for a while. A lot of these come, like one comes from one sale, one comes from another sale, so I don't remember the exact price for everything. I will say though, I never pay more than $2 or $3 for any one game item. I know that's super cheap of me, but I do things really cheap. The only exception to this is like maybe old Nintendo games. That's about all I would, like, I might go up if I was buying old Nintendo cartridges. But aside from that, all these games here I have paid $2 or $3 for, maybe even less than that. In some cases I paid like 50 cents or $1. Hopefully some of them still have price stickers. Otherwise I'll just try and go off of memory and hopefully get it correct. But it's not so much the prices. All of it was really cheap compared to what it normally would cost me, and I found some cool stuff that obviously isn't in stores anymore, and hopefully I'll be able to play some of it. So without further ado, since we're getting to the 2-minute mark, again, I always talk for like 2 minutes before these videos actually start. Hopefully some of my older viewers know to just skip me talking for the first minute or minute and a half. We're going to get into these. We're going to look at the stuff that I got over the past few months. Alright. So I'm going to start with what's on screen right now, or not in this bag here. So we have the official game guide for The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I love Oblivion. I actually already own the game. This is for the PC and Xbox 360 Oblivion. I don't think it was released on anything else. Maybe I'm wrong. I really love how this book is done, actually. It looks gorgeous inside. Obviously it wasn't used much, and game guides are actually helpful for some older games, especially. And it's kind of a shame that a lot of them don't exist anymore. I guess it's saving trees because it's saving paper, but video game manuals and guides are just fascinating to me. Especially, like, I don't know, I love the physical game manual. I think that they're really cool, or in this case, guide. And I bought this alongside, I'm just going to ignore Diablo 2 there for a minute, alongside this, which I did not pay $5 for. I believe I paid $3 for it and the book, because you always haggle. Oh no, I'm ripping the box. I'm not too worried. Oh, that's fine. I already own this game anyway. But yes, this is the collector's edition of Oblivion. I believe the one I own is not the collector's edition, but I don't think it really matters when you're actually playing the game, especially if you mod it a lot, which I don't really mod Oblivion as much as I mod Skyrim. Hopefully it has all its discs. I believe I took a small look. So in here we have whatever this is. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Okay, what is this? It's in French. Guide de poche de l'Empire et ses environs. I'm sorry, my French pronunciation has dwindled a little bit. So that's the pocket guide to the Empire there, and I'm going to assume, okay, a pocket guide to the Empire. See, I can read French, even if I can't necessarily pronounce it. There is the game manual. And then to get into the game itself. Oh, I love this box art. Okay, so pretty. It's really sad that video games are not physical objects as much anymore. There's the artwork inside. It comes with a map. Oh, so cool. Super, super cool. Okay, you're gonna see me geeking out in this video a little more than in other videos. I've done a lot of research on games. I actually just recently, for a course, wrote an entire paper on video game manuals, which, like, that's kind of a strange thing to write about, but yeah, I wrote like a 15-page paper on it, and I was pretty proud of it. So there's the game itself, and there are other discs. Bonus material includes the making of Oblivion, so that's a DVD, I guess. And then another manual. This should really go in here with it. Do they fit? Do they both? Yes, they will both fit. I will make them fit. But that is really pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. The packaging is so pretty. I am really happy with that. So yes, we will fit that back in here. I'm really loving it. So for $3, yes, it's a game I already own. Do I really need to own another version? Not really, but I'm such a geek for physical video game objects, and I just couldn't resist, especially when you haggle and you get something for $3. So I believe this was from the same day. I'm not sure if it was from the same sale, but it's from the same day. And we got this Diablo Battle Chest. Now, I know a lot about the Diablo games. I have never played the Diablo games. I probably should have. Like, I have Diablo t-shirts. I haven't played the Diablo games. Like, I've played Oblivion a lot, and I love Oblivion. I've not played the Diablo franchise. But anyways, we have this boxed Diablo set. This is the back of it. Game of the Year in 2001. This definitely dates this object. I love older games, though. Okay, so we're opening this. It's so cool. Oh, I love all this stuff. I have no idea what these are for. CD keys. I will not show... Hopefully that didn't show. I'll blur it on camera. So there's a key for the CDs, but I'm not going to show you it. I'm just going to show you some of the discs. There are 4... So, in the set, there are 4 discs that look just like this. There is a expansion set manual, so this obviously comes with an expansion as well as the original game. So this would be the manual for the original game. It's all in black and white. Not as pretty as some of the Oblivion manuals. And then you have the strategy guide. Oh, the spine is not cracked. Oh, it's so pretty. Again, not as pretty as our Oblivion one, though. The Oblivion one was beautiful inside. Not saying this isn't pretty, but it is in black and white, which makes it slightly less pretty. But still, that is a really cool object. I think it's cool to finally own the game, and now that I've opened it on camera, I will eventually get around to playing it. I am on break right now from university, so it gives me a little bit of time to play video games, even if I'm still focused on art and writing and other things, which take up most of my time that I would spend playing games. I've actually been like super obsessed with GTA 5 recently. I've just been playing Grand Theft Auto, which I am horrible at, by the way. I'm no good at Grand Theft Auto. I just really enjoy driving around. But yeah, I'm just like, I need to spend more time gaming, man. I'm definitely going to play this. I do not mind the old graphics of old games. I appreciate them. I love old video games. So now we're going to get into what's in this bag. I realize I've already been talking for like 8 or 9 minutes now, which is horrible. And hopefully all the discs are in these. So I'm just going to pull them out one at a time. So the first one we have is Star Wars Rogue Leader for the Nintendo GameCube. Let's see if the actual game is inside. It is. So is the manual. I do own a GameCube. I bought it at a garage sale for $10. Like everything else. And it is super cool. I love my GameCube. I probably won't play this one. It'll be added to my collection at least for a while. But I probably won't play this. I don't really know the Star Wars stuff a lot, and I don't know which games are good. I have played the online Star Wars game with my friend. She's kind of obsessed with it. But aside from that, I don't know much about them. But then I also got Burnout 2, Point of Impact, for the GameCube as well. It is in there. And they look to be in good condition. Wait, I'm going to take this one out and just like look at the disc. It's a little bit dusty. Let's see. It's a little bit dusty, but I don't think it's that bad. I think that they will still play. Knowing Nintendo, the games will still play. Knowing Nintendo and their consoles. And then we have the most exciting of the GameCube games that I found, because I don't own this one yet. And it is Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, which Smash Bros. Is the best thing to have on any Nintendo console because everyone will play it, no matter what generation it is. Oh, for those of you wondering, no, I do not own a Switch. Not yet, at least. The latest piece of Nintendo hardware I have is a 3DS. The second latest to that is a normal Wii. So I'm a little bit behind on the newer Nintendo consoles, but I have a ton of like the old consoles. I love my old consoles. So I got those. Next we have, what is this one? I do not remember buying this one. Okay, let's see if I can read that. I believe it says the 11th hour, and then it says sequel to the 7th guest. Hopefully I'm reading that right. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, the 11th hour sequel to the 7th guest. And this was well used. This is a well used manual. Again, I enjoyed this manual. It is, there's like spooky pictures. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is a PC game, because it says Windows. Keep the CD protection sleeve when it is not in use. Alright, so in each of these is a disc. There is the disc. I guess you have to play all the discs, or are they different things? Okay, this has a 1 on it, so I believe you probably play it in order of the discs, or you have to install each of them, like it's such a long game that you install each. I've never heard of this game. I've never ever heard of this game before. I just bought it. Yeah, PC CD-ROM. I'm sure I can trick my computer into running it, even if it's an older game. It seems to be like a mystery or horror game from what I'm seeing. It's just things like supernatural. There's like spooky dark staircase. It's talking about puzzles and treasure hunts. So yeah, it's obviously like some sort of mystery horror game. If any of you guys have played this, let me know how it is. I probably will play it because I like spooky things. And especially since like I've never heard of this before, it makes it extra spooky that I haven't played this before. So let me know if any of you have played it, if it's worth the play. I probably will at least take a small look at it and play it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love that like the outside is like an old book. I love the exterior to this is super cool. Alright, and then we have 4 more things in this bag. Alright, so we have The Sims 2 Holiday Edition. I own all the other Sims expansions, except I do not own the holiday stuff. I'm assuming this comes with the base game and the holiday, so hopefully I don't have to reinstall the base game to get the holiday stuff. I'm not sure how that works exactly. But anyways, Sims 2 Holiday Edition. Sims 2 was when I started playing The Sims. I now just almost exclusively play Sims 3. I still like The Sims 2, but I exclusively play 3. I have a few qualms about 4, and so until it becomes really cheap, I'm not even going to buy Sims 4. Alright, next we have, for $3, this one has the sticker on it, Myst 4 Revelation, and I have heard of the Myst games. I actually believe I played one of them, one of the older ones, a long time ago. But I do not own any of them. I actually took it out from my local library, if I'm remembering right, and I never finished it. So it comes with a couple of discs. It has the game manual inside. I never opened the Sims one. Let's open that one. So there we go. It has multiple manuals, and it has... Oh, it has like 4 discs inside? What? Okay, so it has the holiday discs. Disc 1. Holiday disc 2. Holiday disc 3? What? Holiday disc 4. There are 4 discs in this Sims 2 pack. I'm gonna have to figure this out, because that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so we have that. We have Myst 4 Revelation. And yeah, I have played a portion of one of the Myst games, but I haven't played the rest of them. I've heard good things, though. So a lot of these so far have been PC games and then GameCube games. Next we have a Wii game. We have Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7. I love the Lego Harry Potter games. The Lego games in general are just great games. And I have played years 1 through 4, but I've played it on PC. But I can only find years 5 through 7 at a sale, and I believe this one was only $1. And then we have one that I paid 50 cents for a console that I do not yet own, but I will one day because I want to find one. It is a PSP game. It says Space Invaders Extreme on here, but it is not Space Invaders inside. The game is Daxter? I don't know what that is. So yeah, I've never owned a PSP. I know very little about them, but they seem like really awesome handheld consoles. They just didn't have a lot of games for them. It still has the manuals for Space Invaders Extreme. I'm very confused. But I do intend to eventually find one and eventually play it. Hopefully in my thrifting travels I will find a PSP. I will be able to use this, which is not actually Space Invaders, it's Daxter, but you know, whatever. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to set this all up and then I'll see you at the end of the video. So this is everything for today's haul. A little bit all over the place. Some old PC titles, some games I've never heard of before, and some GameCube and Wii titles, as well as a PSP game I can't yet play. But aside from that, I'm pretty happy with this haul. I always love finding video games. It's a lot harder for me to find them than other things, and usually a little more costly than the other stuff I collect, but I have just this deep appreciation for games. I started gaming at a very young age, and I want to eventually own one of each console and just have a nice little library of games for them. I currently have a library of a whole bunch of different games for my consoles set up down here, so maybe I'll do a collection tour at some point if you're interested in that. Aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite was in the comments below. If you've played any of these, what's your favorite? Let me know if you've ever played the 11th Hour. Or if I should maybe do a small video playing it here on this channel for you guys to see. Aside from that, thank you again so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and keep playing by your own rules, guys. Bye!